2-for-1 rates on the premium channels like HBO, Disney, and Showtime. Kind of a turn-on, isn't it?
Martin Luther King III in Eugene. Details at 11.
Tonight, an ABC premiere presentation.
Ryan White has AIDS.
They said he couldn't play with their kids.
It's a petition to keep Ryan White out of school.
They said he couldn't go to class.
It's the law.
They said he didn't belong.
That's crazy.
They're afraid.
He did the only thing he could. He fought back.
I want to go to school.
You will.
Based on a true story. Who's the Boss is Judith Light, George C. Scott, and Lucas Haas. The Ryan White story. Next.
Tonight's film is a dramatization based on family experiences, interviews, court documents, and newspaper and magazine accounts.
For a barbecue. You want to go? Oh, come on, Gene. It's a nice social event. Good food, some laughs. You can use some laughs, right?
Can tomorrow. It's a big day. Andrea competes in the regionals in Indianapolis.
Regionals?
Roller skating. You should see her. She's amazing. I don't know where she gets the talent. Not from me.
All right. What about Sunday? I'll check my schedule. Maybe I can make myself available.
I can't. Steve's taking us to the movies.
I thought you two were divorced.
We're still friends.
Want to be friend too? Let me see. What about Monday? Or do you got a date with your first husband for Monday?
Monday, I got to take Ryan to the doctor.
Not at night.
Yeah, he's a nice doctor.
Seriously, Gene, I'm going to give up on you. You keep turning me down.
Monday's no good, but don't give up on me.
Hey, how's Ryan doing?
Oh, he's real good, thanks. Hey, Holly.
Yeah, I'm a nice
real
guy.
Good.
Tell her I'm a nice guy, Arletta.
You gonna go out with him? He's funny. He's sexy.
What do you think? Up or down?
Sure, it's the pits. Looks terrible.
It does? It does. How about this one?
Come on, let's go. I can't be late. I hate that shirt. It makes you look so skinny. Here, put this one on. You look good in this.
I don't feel good in it.
Problem's not the shirt, it's your face.
Ryan, stop. You'll get a bleed and I go on at 6. Stop it. Stop it now. So that's where they went. Next time use your own, okay? Come on. Come on, Heath. Now put this one on. You look good in this.
I gotta comb my hair.
Don't be a brat.
I gotta comb my hair.
Ryan.
Coming.
Mom's here. Come on, let's go. Go to the car. Hurry up.
I'll be out in a minute.
Ryan, honey, come on. You're keeping Andrea waiting.
Hey, your hair looks great.
Get in the car.
What happens if you win the regionals? Do you go on the nationals?
Yep.
Do you have to beat Tammy to win?
Yep.
Yeah.
That girl's good.
Stop making her nervous. Hey, leave her alone. I said leave her alone.
Mom, you're gonna mess up my hair.
Oh, don't mess up her hair, God.
Mom, I need some new shirts.
We need new shirts
Well,
for.
don't you get it? He has a girlfriend.
Shut up.
Hey, don't hit her in the head. Watch her. Hey, you two be nice to each other. What? Brian, who is she?
Sue Hatch, and she's so stuck. Oh,
Shut up.
Stop it.
Come on. She's nice. Mom, I have to get my axle clean or I will never be Tammy.
Andrew, stop worrying.
road skating is so boring.
Totally.
Hi, Ryan.
I said,
Aren't you gonna watch Andrea?
yeah, when she comes on.
You wanna play? No, that's okay.
Now contestant number 12, Andrea White.
She's so graceful. Yeah, the little sport is, isn't she?
Oh, boy.
The lower score wins, idiot.
Congratulations.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, bye.
Why did you kiss me, you little twerp?
Shut up.
You okay?
Yeah.
Honest, Jeannie, it's not my fault.
Just my ankle. I think I got a bleeding.
You've been roughhousing with Heath.
No. Ow!
Oh, Ryan, you gotta be careful. We'll get you some Factor. There you go. Now, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt for a couple more hours, so you gotta take it easy.
I've been real tired all day.
You're burning up. Honey, you're burning up.
I don't feel so good.
Lie down. Okay, go on. Just lay right down. Watch your ankle. Watch your ankle. Still 104. I'm taking you to the hospital.
I don't feel that bad. I just can't breathe.
Honey, you had 104 fever. Dr. Field said if you got up to 104, take you to the hospital.
Oh.
Ryan, we gotta go.
Dr. Powell, please call main information. Dr. Powell, please call main information.
Is it with the wire?
What's going on?
They want to operate.
Why?
They need to take a biopsy of his lung.
What's a biopsy?
Well, they cut him open, take out a piece of his lung to find out what kind of pneumonia he's got.
Let him do it, Mom.
I have to. I just have to, Andrea. They say if I don't, in the next 24 hours, he may be so weak that they may not be able to operate at all.
Respiratory therapy, call ICU stat. Respiratory therapy, call ICU stat.
He's a tough little guy. I'll take good care of him. Got something to tell you. They gotta operate. They'll put you out so you don't feel any pain. No pain, Ryan. How about a prayer? Lord, please keep him safe and be with him during the operation. Amen.
Amen.
What about Christmas?
Don't worry. You get your Christmas presents, whether it be here or at home.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too.
up extension 12.
Called your father. Told him they're operating on Ryan.
He's not coming, right?
Right. I'll call him later with the results.
Why? He doesn't care.
Mrs. White, Dr. Kleiman would like to see you in the nurse's lounge. Okay.
Mrs. Johnson, report to 5th floor OR. Mrs. Johnson, report to 5th floor OR.
Mrs. White, I'm Dr. Kleiman.
Hey. This is Andrea, Ryan's sister.
Hi. Hi. Ryan's doing okay.
Oh.
And I want to tell you what we found out so far. Ryan has a type of infection that normal children just don't get. It's called pneumocystis. Since we know he has it, and since we also know that he's been getting blood products for a long time to treat his hemophilia, our major consideration is that a virus has severely damaged his immune system. Mrs. White, Ryan has AIDS. AIDS for me to be able to tell you how much time Ryan has. But he's going to get better from the pneumonia because we know how to treat it. We need more information. But he's not going to die from this pneumonia. I'm confident of that.
People all over America are losing weight with the SlimFast liquid diet.
In 1 week, I lost 7 pounds. 7 pounds.
SlimFast is making a pledge. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight.
1 week and the weight was gone.
Each SlimFast shake is a delicious, nutritious, low-calorie meal. Have 1 shake for breakfast, 1 shake for lunch, then eat a sensible dinner.
Not only did I lose 4 pounds in a week,
I lost 5.
The SlimFast pledge. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight.
Today, you can get $1,000 cash back on selected new Suzuki Sidekicks, up to $700 cash back on a new 16-valve Swift. With Suzuki to dealer incentives, you can save even more on 4-wheel drive Sidekicks and on 16-valve Swifts. It's the Great Savings Countdown, only at your Suzuki dealer, only on Sidekicks and Swifts. Up to $1,000 cash back, but only for a limited time. See your Suzuki dealer today.
Feel your oats. Post. Oats, oats. Feel your oats.
Post. Oats, oats.
With new Post Oat Flakes. 0 cholesterol. Whole grain oats with oat brand nutrition. And delicious with the taste of golden toasted whole grain oats. No one packs nutrition and taste into an oat flake like Post. Feel your oats.
Post. Oats, oats.
With new Post Oat Flakes. Feel your oats.
When the sniffles come,
you'll remember the Triaminic. They'll remember the love.
Triaminic, because you love your kids and trust the pediatrician's #1 choice.
You'll remember the Triaminic.
In a recent test, Aquacare beat Kerry Lotion hands down. So don't be surprised to find Kerry Elbow Decide, given the cold shoulder. Because when it comes to smoother skin, Aquacare has a leg up on Kerry.
Tuesday, Sam goes cruising.
We can go now. Come on, let's go.
Not we, me.
You mean you don't want me to go?
It's almost like he can read her mind.
On Who's the Boss? Then on Roseanne.
I found a new place to dwell.
Roseanne following Who's the Boss Tuesday.
If Ryan's gonna die, we're all gonna die together. We're gonna take him home. We're gonna pull into the garage, close the door, and let the car run until we all fall asleep.
Kill ourselves? Mom, Grandma, and Grandpa are here.
How's Ryan taking it?
He doesn't know yet, and I don't want him to. Not until he's ready to come home, or at least until after Christmas. Could be our last one. I want it to be special.
How long has he got?
Dr. Kleinman won't say it, but the truth is 3 to 6 months.
Oh, my God.
Can we see him?
Mm-hmm. I just want you to be as normal as possible so he doesn't worry. Dad? It's okay.
I just don't understand. All the kids in the world, why Ryan?
Homosexuals started this disease.
Mom, nobody knows who started it.
Oh, no? The newspapers
Don't blame the homosexuals. If you want to blame anybody, blame me.
Gee.
I'm the one who carried the deformed gene that gave Ryan the hemophilia. I'm the one who gave Ryan the shots for the hemophilia. And that's how he got the bad blood product, and that's how he got AIDS. So if you want to put it on anybody, you put it on me.
I am not putting anything on anybody.
Come on. Let's get going.
Just remember as normal as possible, okay? Oh, Mom, Dad, look, he's doing so much better. Hope to get him off the respirator in a few days.
That's great.
By Christmas? I hope so.
Dog.
What?
He wants a dog.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
can he have a dog?
Oh, Ryan, I don't know. Animals carry disease just like humans. You could catch something from it. Ask Dr. K. I can't do... All right, where is he? Is he around? Yeah, he's right down the hall. All right, I'll go see what he can. Ryan, no Herbie. I told you I'm not bringing him to the hospital against the rules. That's it. It's final, finished. Mom, come on. Come help me talk to Dr. K. Who's Herbie?
What's his name? this is Herbie. Here you go.
Here. Monica? No, you better not ever let Dr. Kleiman see that. Monica?
How could anybody be this low?
They even took my skating tapes.
Ryan's computer. They bought him a computer.
Mom, what would they want my skating tapes for?
I can't believe it. He would have loved it.
Mom, why would they want my skating tapes?
Andrew, I don't know what they want with your skating tapes. I don't know why anybody would do this to us.
I don't have any of that. Looks gross.
Oh, come on, Ryan. It's Dr. Kleiman's orders.
Call him. We made a deal.
Oh, you two have a secret little pact, huh?
Yeah, that's why I call him Dr. K and he calls me RW.
All right, well, why don't you just have, like, it one little bite?
No.
It's good for you, Ryan.
I don't want any.
All right, you don't want any of this stuff. Well, what do you want?
Nothing.
Do you want a Christmas present?
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome.
John Cougar.
You know the Authority song?
I find authority always wins.
Well,
I find authority always wins.
Well, I've been doing it since I was a young kid and I come out grinning.
Well, I find authority. No!
Oh, come on, Ryan. It's not funny. It's not funny. All right. Suit yourself. I thought you wanted to get better, though. You know, when you smile, you're kind of cute. We asked Reverend Williams to come today because we have something to talk to you about, and
Will you pray with me, Ryan?
Pray?
Lord, be with us here today as we stand before the wonderful and awesome mystery of thy will and thy love. Be with Ryan and Jeannie now as they seek to understand what has happened and to accept what lies ahead. Amen.
Amen.
Accept what? Accept what?
You remember why they had to operate?
Yeah, because they wanted to find out what kind of pneumonia I had, right?
It's a rare form called pneumocystis. It's a very rare kind of pneumonia, and the only people who get it are people whose immune systems are weak. People who have.
Ryan, honey, you have AIDS.
Does Laura know?
Laura, the nurse?
Yeah.
She knows.
Am I gonna die?
We're all gonna die someday. We just don't know when.
Mom, you see that? I did double Mapes clean. Now that's what I have to do with the mash.
Sorry, honey, I missed it. I hate these pamphlets. They don't tell you anything. In here, the doctors say one thing, in here they say something else. There's one thing they seem to agree on. You can't get AIDS by living in the same house, drinking from the same glass, or kissing.
Well, then we don't have anything to worry about.
Come on, Andrea!
Just a minute. He'll get better, I know he will.
No one knows, Andrea. None of the experts know.
Yeah, well, I know.
You, remember that night in the car when I talked about the garage and closing the door? Let's just forget about it.
Forget about what?
Our lives are very valuable. Yours and Ryan's and mine. It was a stupid thought. Very selfish. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
That's my girl. And let me see that double flip and left.
It's double Mapes, Mom.
Who moves me? It's great, honey. It's just great.
I told you I was fine.
Take it easy. Don't do too much.
Mom, I want to talk to you about the dog.
Ryan, don't start with the dog again.
I want one.
It's a big responsibility having a dog. I work, Andrea's not going to take care of it. Help me with the bag.
Mommy, I will take care of my dog.
Ryan, what happens if you have to go back to the hospital for a few days? You just can't have everything you want. And help me with the bag.
You're not helping.
Ryan, did you hear what I said? Ryan, now. Back seat. Don't sulk. Ryan.
Mom! Mom! Doggy, come here. Come here. Hi.
Now, where did that come from?
The dog, Mom.
Oh, yeah, I know it's a dog. Now, where'd that come from? What is this, huh? Come on. Let's go inside. I gotta talk to you.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, this way. This is your new. Ta-ta. Your new home. You like it? Thanks, Mom. Thanks a lot. Come on. Come on. I'll call you. Call you. I'm gonna call him Barney. What do you think about Barney for a name?
It's your dog.
Yeah.
Look out, Ryan. Look out. Here, come on in the kitchen. I want to talk to you about school.
So when am I going back? Tomorrow?
Ryan, they don't want you to go back.
What?
They say you're too sick.
I can't go back to school?
That's what they say.
That's crazy. I can ride bikes. I can go to the movies. I've got my own paper route. I can do everything, but I can't go to school?
No.
I got to. I already have to take the 7th grade over again.
You can't.
I am.
They say no.
Who says no?
Mr. Colby, the principal, Mr. Smith, the superintendent of schools, they're afraid.
Afraid of what?
AIDS.
But nobody can get it. Not by me just going to school.
I know that.
Then tell me.
I have. I just came from the school. They won't listen. They're afraid to take a chance. They say it's a communicable disease.
Well, how am I supposed to learn anything if I can't go to school? Well, what do they want me to do? Sit around here and do nothing? What am I going to do?
They don't want you back.
Folks, please. Hey, we can't turn in a verdict while there's still a reasonable doubt.
Bob Swan has a dry shirt, but that doesn't mean he smells good. Because underarm odor isn't visible, he needs Sure Solid, our most effective wetness and odor formula yet. So, Bob, why come to court with a dry shirt and a false sense of security? Tomorrow, get the total protection of today's Sure.
You were right.
And be just as sure about odor as you are about wetness.
Thanks.
She's got legs, energy legs. She knows how to move them. She energy legs. She knows how to use them. They're gonna move you. Oh yeah, they're gonna soothe you. She's energy. She's got legs.
Give me a hot, dusty day any time of year. Give me my favorite Ford and mud ups are here, 'cause I love getting dirty. Yes, I love getting dirty. So give me rain and puddles in my 4x4. Give me a brand new Ranger and I'll never be bored, 'cause I love getting dirty.
Newly designed Ford Ranger.
Yes, I love.
Get 4.9% financing or up to $750 cash bonus on 89 Rangers.
When the sweetest pets become little stinkers, try Arm & Hammer's new Pet Fresh Carpet Deodorizer. It goes deep down to freshen up, even between vacuumings. Arm & Hammer's new Pet Fresh works till the cows come home. Oh, Pet Fresh.
Great food. It's for the party. And a fresh box of Arm & Hammer baking soda keeps everything fresh. And the calendar reminds us to change every 3 months. Isn't it time for a fresh box?
Tuesday on Moonlighting.
I'm Dr. Richard Burlap.
I
Patty and Dave investigate each other.
There she blows.
They allow that on TV?
It's a revealing new episode.
Shirts against the skins, and I got shirts.
And Gary's girlfriend meets the family.
She's a killer.
You'll like them. He has to have a stake in the city. It is part of the
Was there anything you liked about him?
She didn't like anything about us.
I like Hope.
Just thought I was a doormat.
I thought Nancy was a little lost.
30-something Tuesday.
Just through here. Did you have any trouble finding us?
No, it was fine.
Good. Just down the hall and to the left.
So you're Mr. Vaughn's son?
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you?
That's right. The woman you met up front was my sister.
She's pretty.
Yes, she is. Right through here.
Well, her mouth is cut up something fierce, and you're going to ruin her. She is not ornery. You just don't know how to handle her. Oh, nothing wrong with that bit. It's you. Damn it, man, don't argue with me. Just do what I tell you to do. Be gentle, do you understand me? All right.
Dad, this is Jeannie and Ryan White.
Hello, Mr. Vaughn.
All right, tell me what the problem is.
Well, as I told you on the phone, Mr. Smith, the superintendent of schools, told me that Ryan couldn't come back. And when I called him to argue, he cut me off saying there was no need for us to fight or try and hire a lawyer because we didn't have any money.
Told you couldn't fight it because you didn't have any money.
That's what he said.
Well, most kids would think this was a great day not having to go to school. You really sure you want to go to school?
I like school. I don't have anything else.
He doesn't do sports. He likes sports, but he can't do them. School's his thing. He loves being at school with his friends. But the superintendent's right. I don't have any money.
Well, Miss White, when you practice law, sometimes your clients have money, sometimes they don't.
You'll take Ryan's case?
Yes. Now then, let's let Mr. Smith take a good hold, as Sam Snead used to say, because we're going to try to teach him a little lesson.
Look, Doctor, my daughter goes to school here, and last year the white kid had a nosebleed, and she helped him out. Now, is there any guarantee that she's not going to get AIDS, too?
That's just not available.
Well, then he shouldn't be in school.
What we do know about the AIDS virus is that it lives in the bloodstream. It's communicable through the mucous membranes, the eyes, the mouth, the intestinal tract, and the sexual organs. It can pass through a cut in the skin, but you can't get it by touching the same objects or being in the same room.
Oh, yeah? Then why did the cops in Indianapolis wear gloves when they busted that adult bookstore? Now, you don't know, do you?
Nobody knows. But I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a petition to keep Ryan White out of this school.
And I'll sign it. I don't want my kid coming to this school.
I'll sign it.
Yeah, me too. Please, let's do this in a rational manner. As a principal, I can tell you that I'm doing everything prudent at this time to protect everybody's interests.
I don't think you're doing enough. Neither do I. Let me ask you this. Do you have kids?
Do I? Yes.
I don't understand how you cannot be worried. Who's going to help me out? We will.
Hey, Heath, how you doing?
Hey, Tommy, congratulations. First you got a D in English. So how you doing?
Fine.
Want to play splits?
I don't really like knives.
This is a great knife. This is an army knife. It's really sharp.
No, I gotta fold these papers for Ryan today. I'm doing her out.
Oh, where is he?
Inside.
Is he sick?
So he says.
Oh,
God, are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, it's very good.
You jerk!
Oh, Jake. Hi, how you doing? Come on in. What can I do for you?
I want another paper.
What's the matter?
Mine had blood on it, and I don't think it's very funny.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you
I got
talking
blood
about?
all over my paper.
Are you sure it's blood? Let me see.
Oh, no. I'm keeping it as evidence.
Just a minute. Now, I don't know how it got there, and I'll give you another paper. Just hang on. Here. And just so you know, Andrea and Heath did the route today.
Well, somebody bled on my paper. Who knows what could happen to me?
Andrea? Andrea, come here. How'd blood get on a paper?
It must have been the vampire blood of Heath's. We were kind of fooling around before.
How could you do that knowing how everybody feels?
We didn't do it on purpose, Mom.
It's all we need. That's just all we need.
So we looked up and found that in the state of Indiana, no kid has a constitutional right to an education.
How can that be?
It just is. That's why we're coming to federal court. See, state law is no good for us. So Charlie Jr. and I researched federal law. We found that handicapped children have a right to a free public education everywhere.
Now you understand why we're going to a federal court.
But Ryan's not handicapped.
Well, if his life needs can't be met, he qualifies as handicapped, and the school has to give him a free, appropriate education. This is the way we gotta go.
Well, buddy, there they are.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Vaughn, why are you in here today? Right. Please tell us why you're not satisfied.
Mr. Vaughn, why did you take this case?
Why are you afraid to come back to the No.
Ryan, over here.
Medical attention.
Yes, he is.
Is this disease transmittable?
Your Honor, we do not think that Ryan's admission in school at this time is in the best interests of the other students and the staff of Western School Corporation. And further, we cannot believe Ryan's emotional health under the circumstances of this case will be helped by placement in the normal classroom.
Your Honor, this is an emergency. Ryan White has AIDS. It's clear medical research has found AIDS is not transmitted through casual contact. If we have to exhaust all these administrative remedies, the boy may not be living by the time we get through it all. Now, for the time he has left, Ryan should be entitled to go to school.
Mr. Day?
In Indiana, we have a process for a handicapped child to go through in order to determine his or her educational placement. Now, that process, pursuant to the Education for All Handicapped Children Act, is a 4-tiered administrative procedure that every handicapped child must go through. Emergency or not, this procedure has to be followed. It's the law.
I've listened to both sides. I don't take the matter under advisement. I'll let you know my decision in the very near future.
So when's he gonna make up his mind? School starts in 2 weeks.
I don't know. I have a feeling he's not very happy about having to make this decision.
This judge is a wimp.
He's just trying to do his job.
Oh, hey, Mr. Russell, what'd you hear about my insurance?
Jeannie, I've got Detroit working on it. Believe me, we're all trying to help.
Oh, that's great. Well, how long is it going to take? See, because my bills are mounting up, and for having to take so many days off, I haven't been able to pay them.
There's not much about AIDS in the medical plan.
Well, I know
I'll let you
that,
know as soon as I find something out.
Okay, that would
Ryan,
be really...
it's okay?
Yeah, Ryan's fine. Well, it's not, he's okay, but, well, thanks for asking.
What did he say?
Not at all.
Hi, Jeannie. How's Ryan doing?
Oh, he's okay.
Said a prayer for him at church.
Thanks.
How's it going?
Hanging in.
You know, Gene, there's a lot of scared people in here.
Scared of what?
You?
Well, they can't catch nothing from me.
I know that.
So, what are they saying? You want cream?
No, I'm glad. What a jerk.
What'd you say, man?
You heard what I said.
Hey, she shouldn't even be in here.
Oh.
I don't have AIDS. You can't catch it from me.
Oh, yeah, how do you know?
'Cause I know.
Yeah, well, you might not have it now, but I heard it like 7 years. I mean, you shouldn't even be touching this stuff. Coffee pot or putting your...
You shouldn't be touching me, man.
Oh, yeah, and who you pushing, huh? Who do you think you're pushing?
Harley! Harley! Come on.
You have no idea. You have no idea what you're talking about. None.
Yeah, and you're a real brain surgeon yourself. Anytime, man.
Anytime what? Guys like that, I like to... I mean, you see that?
Yeah, some of the girls are getting panicky, too.
That's crazy. Why?
Well, Betty and Linda said they won't use the washroom if you did.
Oh, yeah? Well, they better get over it because I don't know how they're going to get through the whole week without using the John. You okay? Thanks a lot. That was great.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, I'll walk with you. So, what are you doing Tuesday?
Where do you keep it?
How about Wednesday?
Thanks. Have a nice day. Hey, I just got 2 officers.
That's wonderful. We just got another house with 2 more signatures.
Oh, that's terrific.
Ron's my paper boy. You mean you can get this from a paper? Nobody knows how you can get it. Sign.
Wait, what is this you're signing?
Was that dog bite?
Only if she's hungry. What is it?
It's a petition to keep Ryan White out of school.
I know him. I'll sign it.
Look, the way kids are, anything could happen at school. I mean, you know, they're always sharing the same food and chewing on their pencils.
Ryan's 13 and teenagers don't do that kind of thing.
Kids don't chew pencils. Even adults chew pencils.
Well, maybe you do, Missy, but maybe you got an oral fixation.
I'm very serious. He's a danger to those kids in school.
Let me ask you something. You suddenly have kids in junior high with him?
Me? No. I have one in kindergarten. My little one hasn't started yet.
Well, what are you leading the petition for?
Look, I have nothing personal against Ryan White. I'm a concerned citizen. Sign it for your son's sake until we know more. We just have to be careful.
I really need your support on this.
Federal judge refused to order the Western School Corporation to readmit the 13-year-old AIDS victim until he has exhausted all administrative procedures. The White's attorney, Charles Vaughn...
Why didn't you tell me?
Meanwhile, the community has...
We lost, didn't we?
Collecting
Not
signatures...
lost exactly.
What then?
Just kind of delayed.
Why?
'Cause they're real determined to keep you out. And Mr. Vaughn says that they could drag on these proceedings as long as possible because...
They think I'll die, right? Well, they better not hold their breath.
Ryan.
You should have told me. Sorry, Mom. It's not your fault.
It is.
What?
The hemophilia. The AIDS. The situation at school. Our life's a mess.
But it's not your fault.
I gave you the hemophilia.
Mom, you gave me life.
Just say you forgive me.
Mom, don't. Please don't.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Stop.
I'm so...
Mom, stop.
It don't taste the same with nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. So why eat a cereal with nothing in the middle? When there's apples and cinnamon in the middle of O's. Now there's a new O's with apples and cinnamon baked inside. So why eat a cereal with nothing in the middle? When there's apples and cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of O's. New Quaker Apple Cinnamon O's.
See this phone? This is my store. And for years, my store was at the mercy of AT&T. But now, with MCI, I finally have an 800 service that charges me only for the actual distance of the calls we get and can tell me where every one of those calls is coming from. And that makes this a better store.
Until you call, you'll never know how much better a long-distance company can be. MCI. Let us show you.
Your new book talks about dry skin. My skin gets so dry, I could scratch the word dry on it.
Well, I use Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It starts healing dry skin on contact. Watch this film. Thermophotography shows how Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion soothes the dryness, the redness, actually accelerates healing.
I can't write on it now.
Even hours later, you won't be able to.
You heard it here.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion starts healing dry skin on contact.
For fast relief from sore throat pain, try Chloraseptic lozenges with a powerful phenol formula that goes to work on contact and stops pain. Fast.
Are you taking a chance with a regular shampoo? They just rinse away loose dandruff. Later, new flakes can return. Head & Shoulders helps stop flakes where they start, before they start. Because you get one chance to make a first impression.
I wrote to the home show because my mother discovered a few months ago that she had heart problems. And I saw a segment on the home show which really helped me to deal with it and helped me to understand what she was going through. Now I can better help her.
Home, now an hour, weekday mornings.
In Rampur, I said you could never make my life such a travesty again, not even if we lived to be 100. I was wrong.
If they weren't having so much fun, you'd think they were still married.
Kiss.
Wednesday, a special preview of A Fine Romance at 10, 9 Central.
The Ryan White story will continue in a moment.
Okay, stand by on playback, please.
Anchoring one of the top network morning shows?
As we get ready to go to Carla.
Well, there's the pressures, the battles, the money.
Okay, camera one tight on Rob.
Yeah, it's lonely at the top.
Someone out there, let's go!
But the view's a killer.
Feel it clear.
Meet the lives behind the screen.
Good morning, this is Rob Miller.
And this is Carla Montgomery.
And take.
And this is Studio 5B.
Studio 5B, special preview Tuesday, January 24th.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, John McWethy.
Good evening. Miami police have cordoned off 20 square block area in a predominantly black neighborhood because of what police call a volatile situation following a drug arrest. Americans marked the 60th birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. today with parades and prayer meetings across the nation. Speaking from Dr. King's own pulpit in Atlanta, Jesse Jackson lashed out at President Reagan's record on civil rights.
Mr. Reagan has been consistent. He never saw a weapons system that he did not support, and never saw a civil rights bill that he did support.
In Washington, President-elect George Bush promised to make a personal goal of Dr. King's dream of racial equality.
Today we remember the man, we pay tribute to his achievements, and we pledge once more our nation's sacred honor in continuing pursuit of his dream. This must be our mission together. It will, I promise, be my mission as President of the United States.
Later on Nightline, the film about the civil rights era that has set off a firestorm of controversy, Mississippi Burning. Gene Hackman and Julian Bond will be the guests. Western intelligence sources tell ABC News that several dozen PLO intelligence agents are helping in the investigation of the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 last month. The sources say the PLO's help has been exceedingly valuable. President Reagan says the U.S. has never planned to bomb what officials claim is a Libyan poison gas plant. In an interview tonight, the president said, "No, we were not planning such an option." The Senate Foreign Relations Committee opens hearings tomorrow on the nomination of James Baker to be Secretary of State in the Bush administration. Baker is expected to win confirmation easily. That's News Brief.
Someone once said that the greatest evil in the world comes when well-intentioned people stand by in a time of crisis and do nothing. That's the problem we're faced with today. There are a lot of young people who would like to know what to do to help, but they just don't have the skills, and that's what DART provides. It provides the empowerment for young people and people who work and live with young people to reach out and take caring action when it's needed.
Major funding for the DART program is provided by Select Care, partners with you and your doctor.
I'm gonna go call my folks.
In the West, news wasn't really news until you could tell friends and neighbors about it.
Operator, may I help you? Johnson residence, please.
Over the years, the people of U.S. West have pioneered the communications.
Have you heard anything?
To help people get news from one place to another.
Hello? Hi, Dad. It's a boy.
8 pounds, 6 ounces, and 3 chins. It's a Johnson.
Today, we're still helping people with the most advanced communications in the world, from cellular phone systems
Oh, he's great. Hold on just a minute. I want to get Mom and Dad on the line with us.
to convenient calling features. For almost a century, the caring and innovation of U.S. West has been helping the dreams of the West grow.
Hold on. Everybody, here you go.
He's a Johnson.
U.S. West.
Middle school students protest. Details at 11.
We continue with the Ryan White story.
Mom, I got skating tonight.
I know that. I've been missing so much work. I gotta work overtime whenever I get a chance.
There's a swarm of reporters out there.
Why don't you skate at the open skating at the rink tonight?
It's not practice.
Ryan, you get ready for school. Come on.
I'm ready.
Sorry, only one. All right, just wait here. Is Ryan? Ryan, I told him just one of them could interview you. This is Jennifer Taylor, Nightside News, Indianapolis. Hi, Ryan. Won't we do it in the living room?
Sure,
Or just,
wherever you think.
honey, you sit in the rocker. I'll bring you a chair. Just
Okay.
hold on a second. Right back here. Right, yeah. Here? Do it. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
Ryan, we'll just have a little chat.
Where's gonna happen? You're gonna be a star. Never.
Is Ryan going to be interviewed for TV?
I don't know. My brother said your brother's a faggot. He is not. Shut up. He is not.
Ryan, a lot of people are wondering why you're doing this, taking on the school system. If you're really so sick, why do you even want to go to school?
I like school. I like to be with my friends.
But do you like all this publicity?
I just want everybody to leave us alone.
You know they won't, Ryan. You're a big story.
I guess.
Jeannie, do you and Ryan use the same toothpaste?
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Aren't you afraid of catching AIDS?
No, I don't worry about it.
Have you been tested?
Yes.
Do you have it?
No. And Andrea's been tested too. No family members ever contracted AIDS.
So you're not worried about catching AIDS at all?
If it was contagious, I'd have it. If you could get it by airborne, then I'd have had it, but it's not.
Mrs. White? Mrs. White?
Could you just give us a minute, please? You don't mind, thank you. All this attention must be nerve-wracking, huh, Ryan?
Doesn't bother me.
What does bother you, Ryan?
Things I heard people saying. Like that I spit on vegetables in the supermarket. And especially when they say, we know how you really got it.
What do you mean?
People think I'm gay.
Really?
Gays aren't the only people who get it.
Bria?
Here.
Mark?
Here.
Joey?
Oh, here.
Sue?
Here.
Good morning.
Morning.
Open your books, please, to page 219, and let's get started. We're going to be talking about the First, Second, and Third Crusades. Now, Ryan isn't with us today, and we all know why Ryan isn't here, right?
Right.
So he can hear what we're saying in this little speaker box, and we'll be able to hear him.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing? Hey, Ryan. How are you, Ryan?
Andy, where have you been? We'll talk about it later. Just sit down. Just go sit down. Hey, sit, Andy. Sit. Okay. Hello, Ryan. Hello. Hello, Ryan. Are you there?
Hi.
Okay, let's say hello to Ryan. Can we do that?
Hello, Ryan.
Ryan, did you hear us?
Hi.
Let's try it again. Real loud this time. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan? Ryan.
There he is.
Hello.
Ryan, please speak into the speakerphone. Joey, wait, Joey, thank you.
Ryan. Hi.
Ryan, are you there? Wait, guys, thank you very much. Can we start reading on the First Crusade, please?
Hello.
Ryan, can you
Go away.
Ryan, please speak into the speaker.
Ryan.
Go away.
Ryan, speak directly into the speaker.
I am.
Ryan, how'd you go? Come on.
This is WWKI Kokomo, and you're listening to Mail Call.
Good morning.
Good morning. Does anybody know if you can catch AIDS from casual contact?
Hey, Jane. Pretty sexy sneakers you got there.
1 hour and asked the same question. Can you catch it by casual contact? And one said, absolutely not. And the next person, you know what he said? We don't really know yet. We don't think you can. And I said, wait a minute now, sir, don't think so. It's not good enough for the life of my children. Don't think so? So you're going to say it's okay for a boy who's got AIDS to be in public school with 1,000 other kids because right now you don't think so? With an incubation period of up to 7 years? Where will you be in 7 years, sir, when my child comes down with AIDS? And he stuttered and stammered around and said, well, all I can tell you is, we don't think so.
We don't think so.
Homo.
Just ignore him.
Maybe I should offer to shake their hands. Hey, Mom, can I still go skating tonight?
I told you yes, Andrea.
I'm not. I'm doing my homework with Sue at her house.
That's so.
Yeah.
Well, what time do you have to be at Sue?
7. Wonderful. Try it again. The battery's dead, Mom. It's dead.
Joe, could you help? Great. Sure. Just wait here a second.
Hey, Don. Got any jumper cables you can help me?
No, we don't.
Sorry, Jeannie.
Does anybody have any jumper cables that can help me out here?
Huh? All right, just give me my purse, will you? Andrea. You guys wait here. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to call Grandma, see if we can borrow her car. We'll get there, Andrea. I promise you we'll get there.
Hi. I got it, Mama. Am I early? No. What's wrong? Nothing. What's the matter? Ryan? My mom thinks it would be better if we didn't study together anymore. Ryan, I'm sorry. What is it? Mom.
What? I'm right here. I'm right here.
Promise me something.
What is it, sweetheart?
When I die, please don't bury me in Kokomo. Mom, I'm scared.
Remember the new carpet, darling.
Are you going to live in fear of your new carpet? Or buy a worry-free carpet from Allied Fibers with a 5-year warranty against dirt, wear, and more stains than other stain-resistant carpets. It takes out something other carpets can't, the worry.
Thank you, darling. Oh, you forgot the orange juice.
Worry-free carpet. It's more than just stain-resistant. It's totally worry-free.
Yesterday's cold was a bother, but nothing like fighting today's cold, which is complicated by stress, exhaustion, and pollutants. Today's medicine for today's cold is new Benadryl Plus, with strength of Benadryl for sneezing, plus a maximum strength decongestant to help you breathe easier, plus a maximum strength pain reliever. Today's cold demands new Benadryl Plus. Today's medicine for today's cold.
If you want to taste something truly sensational, just look for the NutraSweet Swirl.
You start me up, don't ever quit. NutraSweet's the one. Give me just a bit. I want to taste so, yeah.
NutraSweet, why so many things taste so good.
Hi, guys. Left your favorite dinner, Velveeta Shells and Cheese. It's made with real creamy Velveeta cheese sauce and not a powder, so it tastes creamier.
Velveeta shells and cheese. It's the creamiest macaroni and cheese around.
Thanks, Mom. Anytime, guys.
Visions by Corning is actually tough enough to cook another pot. And unlike most metal skillets, it goes from the range to the microwave. So you can chop your cooking time in half. Visions cookware by Corning. It's visibly superior.
Honey, do you think we need to worry about AIDS?
Have we not been married for 10 years?
Yeah.
Have you ever fooled around?
Fred.
Me neither. Did you shoot drugs? When I read it, seems to me we're pretty safe.
One of the first steps toward stopping AIDS is talking about it. Call your local AIDS hotline or 1-800-342-AIDS.
Thursday.
I have a problem disrobing in front of a woman.
A mandatory physical gets out of hand.
You get aroused?
Heartbeat at a special time. Then Jimmy Stewart, LaToya Jackson, Robert Klein, Frankie Avalon, Fabian, and Hollywood's Best give a command performance in an all-star salute to the president. Thursday.
Central Supply, please call 54OR. Central Supply, please call 54OR.
Come on, let's play some checkers.
Hi. Want to get some comics? All the way upstairs. We'll take the elevator. That's a real pain. Did the doctor say you had to stay in bed? No, I don't have a lot of energy. I don't have a lot of energy either. But don't you hate being stuck in this room? Yeah, I don't feel so good. Green Lantern. Spider-Man. Come on. Come on, Chad. All right.
You ought to get one of these.
No way. What for?
You don't have to eat anything.
I like to eat.
I've got these sores in my throat, though, and it hurts whenever I swallow.
Yeah, well, I throw up all the time, but I'd rather eat than have tubes.
Yeah, but with these tubes, you don't have to eat or throw up.
No pain, no gain.
That's easy for you to say. You don't know how I feel.
Hey, I have AIDS too, remember? Everything you've got.
Like tumors?
I don't hear you coughing all the time. Just in the elevator. Hi.
You know what my girlfriend did when she found out?
Yeah. A girl dumped me too. But that's no reason to give up.
It's just... Nobody knows what it feels like to be all alone. You know?
Amy, you have AIDS. I would like you to tell this court how you would feel if you applied to go to school and were told that you could not enter because you had AIDS.
I object to the question to the extent that it mischaracterizes the testimony. I have no objection to her telling us what it would feel like to be barred from school.
What is the mischaracterization?
You have no objection to her answer, but you object to the question?
I object to the question. I thought it suggested Ryan White was barred from school simply because he has AIDS, which is not the evidence in this case.
Well, that was our understanding, that he couldn't go back because he had AIDS.
You haven't followed the case.
We will strike that portion of the question from the question so that she can answer.
Let's state for the record, then. I would like this statement in the record that Ryan White was not barred from the classroom because he has AIDS. and then we're going to dismiss. We're going to walk right out of here.
Mr. Vaughn, you just said that Ryan White was barred from the classroom.
I would just like to get it clear whether or not Ryan was barred because he has AIDS. If Mr. Day is serious that he wasn't barred on August of 1985, then I think we should get it clear for the record, because that was the notification to G.D. White that he couldn't go to school because he has AIDS. That was his notification from Mr. Smith.
Mr. Vaughn, please be seated. We're going to have a 5-minute recess.
What's going on? I can't follow this. I don't even understand what you're talking about. If they're barring him from school not because he has AIDS, why are they barring him?
This hearing isn't about AIDS. It's a hearing to determine whether or not Ryan is handicapped. You remember I said that was the way we had to go?
Yeah, so why are you talking about AIDS?
Because AIDS is why he qualifies to be handicapped.
This is very confusing.
No way! I'm not getting a feeding tube.
It's a small incision and it's not painful, and
Yeah,
it'll be
it's totally
completely covered up.
covered up.
It will be. It'll be under your shirt. No one will see it. And it's temporary.
Yeah,
When you no
temporary.
longer need it, we'll remove it. Honest. Really.
I'm not getting a feeding tube.
Ryan, this is not negotiable. You have to have it.
I don't want to look like Chad.
Stop comparing yourself to Chad. You're two different human beings. Ryan, you have to have it.
There you are. I just came from court. We got through the process that they said you couldn't get through. You qualified as handicapped. You can go back to school.
When?
As soon as you're better.
Good news. Congratulations.
That's great.
Let's do it.
Parents have the right under Indiana law to have their children attend schools which are free from communicable diseases. Not only AIDS, but also measles, mumps, chickenpox, tuberculosis, meningitis, etc.
They're not the
To which
same.
AIDS patients are known to be susceptible, and any of which Ryan White could carry to school undetected.
I thought we won. Never really won?
I told you they would appeal.
So we won, but we lost. As soon as we won, we lost.
Now we're going to deal with the big issue. Their appeal will be about Ryan having AIDS.
Well, why don't they believe what the doctors say?
Jeannie, relax.
I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't take it anymore. You don't know what it's like. Living every day. All day. Every day. People just whispering and staring and hating me.
I know how it is.
You don't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Oh. Sorry. Oh, Mr. Vaughn, I'm real sorry. Maybe it'd just, be better if we kept Ryan at home and forget fighting it because we can't win.
We can win.
Even if he does win. By some miracle. What's it gonna be like for him if he goes back to school?
When he goes back.
People are so crazy. Anything could happen.
Ryan. Let's just quit. Okay.
That how you feel, Ryan? You want to quit?
No.
do want to go back to school.
Yes, I have to. I need it.
All right. And I don't represent you anymore, Jeannie. I only represent Ryan here.
Users of nasal sprays invariably encounter the same problem. Sprays that roll back in their throat or drip out of their nose. But this fan has Sinex Ultrafine Mist. It goes up and stays up, and that makes it better.
My mother gave me this table when I got married, and every week I dusted it with Pledge. Then I gave it to my daughter.
When I got married, and every week I dust it with Pledge.
For 30 years, it's had a beautiful shine, week after week.
Year after year, with no buildup. End dust just evaporates, leaving wood looking as dry and unprotected as before. But a Pledge shine protects beautifully. And when my daughter gets married...
Yeah, never.
With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful.
Today, there's a diet pill that can help you lose weight without being hungry.
And with no caffeine to make me nervous.
All my life, I've been struggling with my weight. With Dexatrim, I finally lost weight, and without being hungry.
These are real people who've lost weight with Dexatrim. Just one works all day, morning through bedtime, to control your appetite and help you lose weight.
Dexatrim did it for me. I lost weight and feel great.
Today's caffeine-free Dexatrim. Nothing works harder to help you lose weight.
My first night managing the restaurant, and I run out of my antiperspirant. So I borrowed my husband's Suave. Suave worked great. And when I found out how little Suave cost, I switched.
Suave antiperspirant and deodorant. So effective, you won't believe the price.
This is your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. And in a moment, the flight attendants will begin serving lunch and...
Captain, we forgot the Colombian coffee.
100% Colombian coffee, hand-picked by Juan Valdez. It's the richest coffee in the world.
Which travels faster, light or sound? Tomorrow, test your scientific IQ. Later in the week, Stevie Wonder and Debbie Gibson on Good Morning America.
Thursday on the After School Special.
I don't have anything against the coloreds, as long as they stay where they're supposed to.
Racial intimidation. Taking a stand.
The Ryan White Story, starring Judith Light and Lucas Haas, will continue in a moment.
U.S. West Direct Yellow Pages, the one that gets used.
And now a news break from KEZI Eyewitness News.
Good evening, I'm Mark Bernheimer. Martin Luther King III got a rude welcoming to Eugene this evening when a bomb scare forced the postponement of his speech at the Holt Center. The Holt was evacuated and Eugene police inspected the facilities. The audience was eventually allowed back into the concert hall and the program is now underway. Police have not made any arrests in connection with the bomb threat, but Holt officials say the caller claimed to be with the Ku Klux Klan. We'll have details on that story and the rest of the day's news at 11 o'clock.
Join the coach and KEZI Sports Director Todd McKim for highlights and analysis of Duck basketball on The Don Munson Show, Saturday at 12 noon on KEZI.
KEZI TV, Eugene.
Ryan, stay in your room while the school hookup is on. No radio, no TV, right? Bye, Mom.
Bye, Andrea. Do you have my pen? What pen? This pen. Next time use your own. And stay out of my room. Stay out of my room. Stay out of my room. What did you say? Nothing. Have a good time at school.
This is WWKI Kokomo, and you're listening to Mail Call.
They got him for attempted murder.
Attempted murder?
Attempted murder. He's got AIDS, and he spit on someone.
Wow. Didn't know what kind of power those boys have.
We got a big article in the Indianapolis Star here a while back that the boy attended a Pacers game or a Colts game. It was just like the family said, ha ha. We went to the game and sat right beside you, and you didn't even know it.
This is WWKI Kokomo, and you're listening to Mail Call.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know, a mother like that, taking her son out in public like that, with people all around, I mean, obviously she doesn't care about us. But doesn't she care about him? Doesn't she love her own boy?
I don't think so. Good morning.
You got no right to talk about my mother. She's a great person, and she does love me. You've got no right. No right.
Atta boy. Atta boy!
Here she comes. Andrea, honey, I just want to ask you a question.
Don't have anything to say.
How are things at home?
Will you please leave me alone? Why were you in my skate bag? I needed the Allen wrench to fix my skateboard. Next time don't use it, okay? Because you never put anything back. Well, you're the sloppy one. The one who always loses things? That's because you're always taking everything. I never took your earphones. They're in your room. But what were you doing in my room? You're always in my room.
Hi.
Are we still going skating tonight?
I'm sorry, honey. I gotta go talk to Mr. Vaughn tonight.
Talk about Ryan's appeal, right? Ryan's appeal.
Andrea, what is the matter?
Nothing.
Andrea, what is the matter?
Go be with Ryan.
Andrea, come back out here.
What? Quit being a brat. Shut up. You shut up.
Both of you shut up. Now, what is wrong?
Ryan White. Ryan White. I'm sick of hearing Ryan White. Our whole world is Ryan White.
Ryan's body's been hit by a car.
What?
I'm sorry, he ran right out.
No, don't touch him. Ryan.
I tried to stop, but he ran right out in front of me. I really tried.
See you in heaven.
May it please the court, in point of simple fact, the only evidence, after months of testimony, is that Ryan constitutes no danger to his fellow students whatsoever.
Your Honor, communicable disease is defined by statute, and as long as the child has a communicable disease, the person having custody shall not permit said child to attend school. Shall not. It's mandatory, no excuses, it's the law.
Your Honor, Mr. Vaughn, it's a 1949 statute, and I suggest that in 1949 there was no concern about AIDS since the disease did not exist. Furthermore, if you look beyond the single paragraph he's quoting, it says that a health officer and a physician can permit the child in his classroom.
Point of order. It's true, Your Honor, the law is 37 years old, but it hasn't been repealed. And it's not my job, nor Mr. Vaughn's job, to question the intent of the legislature.
They pick out one isolated, antiquated law, and they say this is it. It says, shall not, and that's it for all eternity. Then they stick their heads in the sand, and they say you can't look at any other law.
Well, I appreciate the comments, counsel. The court is not insensitive to Ryan White or his mother and their needs. The court is also not in a vacuum or unaware of how disruptive this case has been. I think it's unfortunate, as Mr. Vaughn says, that we're dealing here with an antiquated statute. However, when you read the law, it is unclear, in light of 1986 problems, what was intended and what the practice should be here today. Therefore, I'm going to grant a temporary restraining order.
We won! We won! Look at these people. They think this is some kind of basketball game?
No, it's not over yet. It's just another round.
Mr. Vaughn, are you following me?
Did you ever dream that they would use that 1949 statute?
Are you going to appeal?
Mr. Vaughn, are you going to fight for
Ryan, were you surprised?
A lot of people brush their teeth as much as 3 times a day with a tartar control toothpaste, and that's good, but not good enough. Because as any dentist will tell you, the #1 dental problem isn't tartar, it's plaque. The problem is plaque. That's why there's Plaques, the incredible pre-brushing rinse that removes 300% more plaque than brushing alone. Plaques, original flavor and soft mint, removes 300% more plaque than brushing alone.
Fiber laxatives. A woman who takes one when she's constipated is very much a lady in waiting. You take it and wait. Take it again and wait. Take more and wait. Because with any fiber laxative, you may have to take it for 3 days to get relief. And it can cause bloating. Why do that to yourself? Take Correctol. Correctol gives a woman the relief she wants. Gentle, overnight relief. Correctol, the gentle laxative so many women prefer.
It's a whole new way to feel shower fresh all day. Like you just stepped out of the shower.
Now I've got that shower fresh feeling with a spray. New Band Spray. It sprays on fresh. Dry and clean, not wet or sticky.
New Band Spray does more than help keep you dry and odor-free. It gives you a shower fresh feeling you can keep morning, noon, and night. New Band Spray. Keep that shower fresh feeling all day.
No more yearning, desire burning. No, what's the use? Now there's chocolate mousse. Yes, Weight Watchers deeply chocolate, velvety chocolate mousse. Weight Watchers, this is living.
Can one light mayonnaise taste that much better? A nationwide taste test proves the best tasting light is Best Foods Light.
It's no surprise to me. It's Best Foods.
Best Foods Light mayonnaise with half the calories. Bring out the best.
Wednesday on the Wonder Years.
How can you friends?
I guess that was when it first occurred to me. I really didn't understand girls.
Just a little thank God it's Wednesday party.
Why wasn't I invited?
He'll bring your party to life. He's Hooperman.
And if you don't mind.
I do mind.
So do I.
I never used to.
And I never will again.
Never will what?
TV Guide is calling it a witty, sophisticated romp.
Don't be like that.
A special preview of a fine romance after the Wonder Years and Hooperman, Wednesday.
What are you doing? Hey, easy. What is going on? I can't do this anymore. What? I can't do this. No. It just doesn't work.
Oh, so now it's your turn to quit, huh? Who gets the worst of that deal?
I don't care anymore.
You don't? Huh?
This whole thing just doesn't work.
All right. We'll quit then. You want to quit?
Mrs. White. Hey, get away. Mrs. White.
Get out of here. I said get out of here. You want to quit? Yes.
Yes.
You want to quit?
Yes.
Do you want to quit?
No.
You fired!
No.
Go to hell.
Listen to me. No, we can't win in Kokomo. That's why Mr. Vaughn's getting the venue changed, and we could lose in another city.
Even if we did lose, we can always appeal.
And that could take years.
What am I gonna do?
What do you want? What do you want?
You know what I want.
What do you want?
You know what I want, Mommy.
You want to go to school?
Yes. I want to go to school.
Then you will. Damn it. You will.
So if he dissolves the injunction, then I can go back to school? And if he doesn't?
If he doesn't...
All rise. Court is now in session. Please be seated.
Gentlemen, you can read the written order. In the interest of brevity, I will simply say that the temporary restraining order is dissolved.
We won!
Thank you. We're very happy.
So that's all there is to it?
That's it. That's all there is to it. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to school.
Okay, everybody out of the car. It's a celebration. Party. Why don't you tell us?
Okay. Candy come too?
Bet. Might even invite some friends over.
Carly went from the factory.
Who told you about him?
You like him, don't you? Invite him over, Mom.
Well, did he call? Huh? I asked you, did he call?
Mom, come here. What is it? What if we were home?
That's why they did it. Because we were.
Scared, Mom.
All right, don't worry.
They hate us. They hate us here. They're gonna try to kill us next.
Andrea, get in
Now
the house.
Ryan's going back to school, just gonna make it worse.
Andrea, just get in the house.
House is in the creeps, Mom.
Andrea, Ryan, please, get in the house. Please, stop looking at the window.
Kokomo.
Come on, get in the house, please.
Do you realize you cannot get AIDS from casual contact?
Yeah, that's been explained to me.
I'm sorry. How do you feel about it?
Karen, you are not staying for another minute.
All right.
What happened last night?
Ryan, good morning.
Ryan, welcome back.
Ryan, you just, excuse me, we're leaving.
Ryan, you're back at school. How do you feel about it? Have a great day. Ryan, how do you feel about all this?
No press inside. No press inside, please.
All right, people, let's go. School time.
Hey, man.
Come on, nothing to see here. Let's go break it up.
Come on. We're leaving.
John, come on. Good morning, Ryan.
Morning, Mr. Smith. Ryan!
Are you ready for today?
Don't worry, Mr. Colby. I know what we agreed to.
Getting out of here.
How's it going?
So, what'd you agree on?
Well, I have my own private John in the back, and it's the only one I can use.
That's messed up. It's a piss.
And then in the cafeteria, I have paper plates and plastic forks and spoons. And I have to throw them all away when I'm done. And then I can't use any of the fountains.
What happens if you get thirsty? See you later, man.
I don't want to go home.
You're going home. You're not staying in school as long as that kid is here.
It's a long trip to Indianapolis and back. Oh, I don't mind, honey. I just wish I could take you every time you needed to practice.
Can't take me there enough times to make it worthwhile.
Andrea, Grandpa doesn't mean to complain.
I know, but I don't have the time to get in all the practice that I need to have to be good. I know if I go to the Nationals next year, I'll just be beat. So I'm gonna put off skating for now. Because their lives are just too busy.
Oh, honey, come on. That's an awful lot to give up.
Maybe it'll just be for a little while.
You're giving up skating? I'm not giving it up. I'm just gonna practice when I have a chance. I hate it here.
She's still having those nightmares?
Ever since the bullet hole, she's been really scared.
Okay. Hey, everybody, get in the car. Let's go. Where's Andrea? Andrea? Honey? Where's Andrea?
Now.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Get in the car. Come on.
Just
Come on.
got here. Where we
Dad,
going?
don't be a stick in the mud. Come on. Move. Come on. Move.
It better be good.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just get in the car. Come on. Well, what do you think?
Whose house is this?
Ours? Yours? Yeah.
Ours?
Yeah, here. Go take a look at it.
You got a loan?
Yeah, it finally just came through.
But how did you get it?
Well,
Gene.
Yeah?
How much is this house?
Dad, don't worry. It's all right. Really, it's all right.
I found my room. And I found mine. There's a big old fireplace in the living room. And my room is so big, and I even have my own bathroom. Can we make a fire in the fireplace? Yeah, we'll get some wood from the back.
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, let's go.
Jeannie, how did you get this loan?
I told them that I'd sell the house and repay the money a year after Ryan dies. Come on inside. It's a really great house. Come on. Come on, please.
Is there a guest room?
Yes.
Well, here we go again.
Can't be worse than Kokomo.
Yeah, nothing could be worse than Kokomo.
Don't worry.
You talked to the principal?
Yes, I told you.
What did he say?
He said he talked to the kids. He held a special assembly and told them all about you.
You sure they want me? There he is. Hurry up. That's him? Yeah.
See you later.
Welcome to Hamilton Heights High School, Ryan. Glad to have you with us.
Hi, I'm Jill, student body president. Welcome.
Hi, Ron. Glad to meet you. Hi, Ron.
Now be Ryan's love partner.
Like winter freezes just like ice. There's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
If you need any help or information about AIDS, please call the Center for Disease Control's 24-hour toll-free hotline, 1-800-342-AIDS.
Tracy Burgess before, Tracy Burgess after.
Carla Powers before, Carla Powers after.
Now at Weight Watchers, the difference between before and after is fast. Our new Quick Success program has a unique food plan that helps you lose weight fast. And it's easier than ever.
The late nights before, the late nights after.
Want proven results? Join Weight Watchers today and start living happily ever after.
By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea.
Fancy Feast introduces 2 new light and flaky fish flavors, Ocean Delight Feast and Feast of the Sea with shrimp.
Oh, how happy we'll
Fancy Feast, good taste is easy to recognize.
Don't be a baby. If you don't take your cold medicine, how are you ever going to feel better? Try NyQuil Cherry Flavor. It's the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest in a great cherry flavor medicine.
The officers and staff of Royal Caribbean Cruise Line invite you to join them for 7 days of absolute perfection. RSVP, your local travel agent. Don't just cruise the Caribbean. Cruise the Royal Caribbean.
You can have AT&T without spending a lot of money, and you can have the best quality in the world. So it makes for a smart business decision to come back and look. No reason in the world someone can't call and say, I want you to look at this bill because I want to make sure I'm getting the very best value. And that's part of the service we offer. We're not afraid to stand up to that. We clearly have competitive prices. I mean, just come and look, compare. You've got to look at what we have to offer.
Around the world, millions of people were shocked by this powerful and controversial film, the most watched television movie in history. 1 week from tonight, the day before.
There's not going to be a war, is there?
The day of.
This is not an exercise.
The day after. 1 week from tonight. Parental discretion is advised.
Don't you know I'm still standing?
This is Charles Gibson. Which travels faster, light or sound? Tomorrow, test your scientific IQ. Later in the week, Stevie Wonder, Chuck Norris, and Debbie Gibson on Good Morning America.
Sunday at 9, Warren Beatty is the handsomest and the liveliest corpse in history when he returns to Earth after being whisked off to heaven too soon in Heaven Can Wait. It's the Sunday night movie.
I'm Forrest Sawyer. Later on Nightline, Gene Hackman and Julian Bond join us as we focus on the film about the civil rights era that's touched off a firestorm, Mississippi Burning.
Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
This is ABC.
Winter in the West has changed over the past 100 years or so.
Night out, a man of peace.
Nowadays, you'll love winter.